Hi, I'm back. This is scary because it's the first video of 2025, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember when it was the last time I recorded a video, and I won't edit it. And I do intend to come back and tell you a little bit more about myself and what's going on in my life, but today's not the time. The thing is, I've got lots of students at the moment who are trying to improve their pronunciation, and I thought, you know what, I might as well make a video explaining to them, showing them the ropes, how to make certain sounds. And the best way to do so is by showing my own mouth, right? Not that it's very pleasant, but it is what it is. If you are my student, you have already heard of the phonemic chart. The phonemic chart is the bedrock of pronunciation teaching. Well, it's worth noting that this is just the basis of it, because we have 50 accents across the UK. We have many more accents across the world. There are many differences between them, and this is just the standard version of it, if that's even possible, to be fair. So if you live in the south of England, you very likely speak using this phonemic chart and you don't even know, okay? But if you live in the north of England, if you live in Scotland, then there are variations, but I'm not going to go into detail here, all right? Now, I also teach the vowel grid. The vowel grid is a representation of our mouths. So everything you say, depending on the sound that you make with your mouth, your jaw, your tongue, and your lips are in a certain position. And if you want to improve your pronunciation, you need to know how to make the mouth movements, because otherwise you might say something that they might not understand, or they might understand through context, but it's not. But even if they do understand through context, it might not be right pronunciation wise. So the first one that my student had questions about this week was cultural and culture. And I don't know if you're watching me, and I don't know if you watching me is Brazilian, but we Brazilians, we have lots of issues with words that have U or O in the spelling. And the reason being, we learn how to read first, whereas here in the UK, kids usually learn the sounds first. Okay, so this one has the sound of a strut, which is this V upside down, and the V upside down is in the middle of the vowel grid. So this means that your mouth is half open, so it's kind of here. So cut, your mouth, is, you kind of giving it a fake smile, like fake smiling, yeah? So cut. Now, cultural, culture, culture. Okay, good. Yeah, so cultural, culture. Now, the other one, this one is, the odd one out. Introductory. So introductory. So again, you see the V upside down. So this means that your mouth is like, fake smiling, And this E upside down is the schwa, which is the most common sound of the English language. And the thing about schwa is, usually your mouth is relaxed. It's like quite flat. So the schwa and the strut, they are kind of siblings, The difference being the schwa is the sibling that is strong-willed and decisive, and and it's hot-headed. It's like, whereas the schwa is more like an introvert. It's like, so it's introductory. You don't need to say any vowel here, like introductory. There's no O. Just relax your mouth. Just say tree. So introductory. You see my teeth? Introductory. Yeah? Now the next one is and we have a long R. And if you see here in the vowel grid, This is where the long R is, so hard in British English. So your mouth is open. Oh, 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 oh. Your tongue, which is represented by the horizontal lines, is pulled back. So this is the back. That's why it's written back here. So open back, and it's not rounded. So here's like half, 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 half term, half term. Ah, you see my tongue? Pulled back. Half, half. And the same goes for calm and balm. Lip balm. Lip balm. I hate saying this word because it reminds me of bum. But bum and balm are quite different, right? So the L is silent. And now, Jesus, take the wheel. Right, let's do this. If you're Brazilian, it's very likely that you struggle with these words. Why? Because we so desperately want to pronounce the 8. We want to say passionate, accurate, duplicate, and no, you're not going to pronounce the 8. So if it's an adjective or if it is a noun, you're not going to pronounce the 8. If you're using a verb, then you can, for example, I want to duplicate this page. Fine, it's being used as a verb. But if you're talking about a duplicate, like a noun, then you don't say the 8. You're going to say it, 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 it. Oops, this one is wrong. So I corrected both estimate and duplicate because, yes, I got the verb transcription, but it's not the verb. It's the noun. It's the noun. Okay, so all of them are it. It. Your body is relaxed. It. 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 Passionate. Look, your tongue is here, the first one, right? Passionate. 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 Certificate. Certificate. You can pronounce the T if you want, okay? But because, you know, I love a glottal stop, I don't pronounce the T, especially because of where I live. Nobody says the T, so I do apologize. But if you want to say certificate, by all means do it. Certificate. Deliberate. Deliberate. Don't look on the left-hand side. Deliberate. Rit. Deliberate. Graduate. Estimate. Duplicate. Accurate. Let's go again. It. Passionate. Certificate. Deliberate. Graduate. Estimate. Duplicate. Accurate. How did you get on? Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, I'll be making more videos such as this one. Can't make any promises, you all know me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and we shall speak soon.